Hello lovelies, and welcome to my Ipsy Glam bag review. So this is the April one, and I got it in the mail today, so let's open it up. So the first thing that came out is this highlighter brush from Vasanti. It's different compared to my current highlighter brush, which is the AOA Studio F19. It's quite a lot larger and denser than this one. However, they're both quite soft, and we'll see how they apply a bit later. Oh no. Okay, so the bag got some of the glue on it. I don't know if you can see that. So the bag got some of the glue on it. I'm gonna try and peel that off. Oh, I really like this bag though. Ooh. Okay, so the glue is coming off. There we go. Okay, so the glue did come off pretty well. There's a little bit of a dent in it now, but it looks okay. I really love the butterflies on it and this purpley color on the back too. So let's see what's inside. I've got this pore tightening pearl clay mask that I'm going to be trying actually during this video instead of in a face mask Friday, because if I did it in a face mask Friday, you wouldn't see it for like 3 months. We've got their little card, a Trust Fund Beauty, that liquid glow though, liquid highlighter, a NYX soft matte lip cream in Milan, and this Meech and Mia copper loose pigment powder. So let's get swatching. So let's start off with this liquid highlighter. It is in Lit, and hopefully this will be light enough for my skin tone. Okay, so first I'm going to swatch this Meech and Mia copper eyeshadow, and I'm just going to tap some out into the inside of the lid. It does not come out that easily though. Like, I am tipping this all the way upside down and there's only 2 little dots that came out. Whew. Yeah. Like, oh, there we go. Now I got some more. I do like that it has the little lid thing, just because I do have issues with loose powder and loose pigment just getting everywhere without that seal. So this is what it looks like. It's actually a lot more glittery than what I thought it would be, which I like just because I have a ton of copper eyeshadows. So next we have this Trust Fund Beauty Liquid Glow Highlighter in Lit. So this is what it looks like. I have had some issues with the undertones of liquid highlighters being too dark for my skin tone just because it is super light. So, ooh, we might have some issues with this one. Let me just shear it out. Okay, that looks a little bit more manageable. That's what it looks like sheared out. So I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna take off the highlighter that I already have on, and I'm gonna put this on. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger. This is a lot thicker than all the other liquid highlighters that I have. I'll show it to you compared to this Ulta Beauty liquid highlighter. And this one, you just do a little squeeze and it comes out, and it's super liquidy. The Ulta Beauty one is really liquidy compared to this one, which really isn't. It's more like a gel. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna try it out on my nose. I'm just gonna use my finger to blend it in because that's normally how I put on liquid highlighter. Okay, so the undertones aren't turning out that bad. However, it is kind of settling into my pores, which is not a good thing. It doesn't look too bad from far away, but up close it just looks kind of eh. So I'm going to try it on my cheekbones. On this side, I'm going to try it with just my finger and a sponge. And on this side, I'm going to try it with the brush that I got. And then on this side, I'm going to try it with the highlighter brush that I got. So I'm just going to take some on my finger. This is really hard to get out of the tube, by the way. I'm just going to dot it along. And then I'm going to take my finger and just kind of in circle motions blend that out. This is settling into my pores and like all of the imperfections in my face. Let's see what the package has to say about that. Comes on, it says it's supposed to go on. It says that it's supposed to go on smooth, and I haven't really been experiencing that. I mean, it looks okay. I'm just gonna dab at it with my sponge. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. Now I'm gonna try it with the brush. So I'm just gonna squeeze some more out into my hand. And then I'm just gonna dip the brush in it like that. I almost never apply liquid highlighter with a brush, just because this is what happens. So I definitely do not like how it goes on with this brush. We'll test it out with a powder highlighter though, which is normally what I use these brushes for anyway. Okay, it looks okay on my nose. Honestly, I wouldn't buy this. It's okay just because I got it along with a bunch of other stuff, but this isn't that great. So next I'm going to try out the highlighter brush again. Instead this time I'm going to use my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl. Just gonna put a little bit on the end. Do my nose. Okay, yeah, so this works pretty well. Still think it's a little bit too small for my cheekbones, because right now I've been using this AOA Studio brush in F19. I'm just going to show you how that one works. That one just, it's quite a lot larger. And I like how it blends out a little bit more. But overall, this is an okay brush. I mean, it's not the best highlighter brush that I've ever tried, but it's not the worst either. Okay, so next we're going to try out the thing that I was most excited for, and this is a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. Now, this formula is my favorite. I have 5 of these, and I'm going to swatch those next to this one as well. So this one is Milan, and I actually don't have this one, which is good. But I'm just gonna open it up. Bloop. They smell like vanilla cake batter too. I love that. And so this is Milan. And then this is Budapest. This is Moscow. That one is one of my favorites. This is Monte Carlo. This one is Copenhagen. And this one is Transylvania, which is like my all-time favorite color. So these last pretty long, and they can sheer out really easily, so you get a few different shades out of them. They blend really easily if you're doing an ombre look, and I'm gonna put this one on. So because these aren't a super matte formula, they do come off during the day, but I don't really mind that. I'd much rather reapply and make it look perfect than just have something that's a little bit faded. But let's try this on. So this color is a lot more pink than what I would normally wear, but I really like it. These go on really easily and really smoothly, and they feel so nice. They don't dry down at all, so you don't get really dry lips. And oh my god, I just love these so much. Okay, so I think I'm gonna move on to the last thing, which is this Biorace Pore Tightening Facial Mask. So let's open it up. This is quite a lot from an Ipsy Glam bag. Normally the face masks that I get are either like a sheet mask or they're quite a lot smaller. The last one that I got was about the size of this Glam Glow sample. So this obviously isn't what I got, but this is quite a large amount for what I normally get from Ipsy. So, come on, there we go. So it does have a nice lid on top. Let's just open that up. Ooh. So that's what it looks like. There isn't any like distinct smell, which I don't really mind. I don't like heavily scented things on my face just because I have a tendency to have a bad reaction to stuff like that. So I'm gonna go and take off my makeup and we'll try this on. Okay, so I took off all my makeup and now I'm going to apply it with my AOA face mask applicator. Ooh. On the inside, it doesn't actually go down that far, it only goes down to like here. So there isn't as much as what I originally thought there would be. It is very cooling, which I like, especially because normally I use mud masks after I exfoliate, which can be kind of harsh on your skin. It smells very earthy, kind of not like dirt, but kind of like a garden, which I really do not mind at all. But I know that some people don't really like that smell. It's getting a little bit warm over on this side of my face. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, this is definitely starting to warm up, especially on this side of my face. Again, not really sure how I feel about that, but I will be back in 10 minutes and we're going to take it off and I'll see how it feels. Okay, so I left this on for 10 minutes and it seems to have really dried. After it heated up, it did cool down a little bit, so I don't think it was an allergic reaction. I think that's just what the mask is supposed to do. So now I'm going to take it off. Okay, so I took that off and my skin is a little bit red. I think it's because there are these little like black dots in it. I don't know what their purpose is, but they did kind of dig into my skin as I took it off. But other than that, it definitely did seem to reduce my pores, especially on my nose, which is where I have the most issues with that. Yeah. Overall, this was a pretty good mask, and I think I'll definitely end up using it again. As for things that I liked from this Glam bag, I definitely like the bag itself. It's really cute, and I love the rose gold. I like this mask. Definitely will end up using this again. The NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this copper eyeshadow. So the brush was okay. I already have kind of a Holy Grail highlighter brush, so I don't know how much I'm going to end up using this one. And the Trust Fund Beauty, honestly, I didn't really like this. It went on really weird and it was more jelly, not liquidy. So I don't know if I'll be using that again. So this was my April Ipsy Glam bag. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!